Hey everybody, Serenity Spider Monkey, aka Mitch Germain here again, and this time I want to show you. This isn't a complete deck, but it's the basis of what I'm working on for an Exodia slash Exodia Necross deck. This deck is heavily inspired by the deck used by Gozaburo Kaiba in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 3 anime. Slash his appearance in Yu-Gi-Oh! Number Troubadour's adaptation of the virtual art story arc. So here goes. Once again, this deck is incomplete, and I don't know when I'm going to finish it, but I just want to show you what I'm working with so far. So hope you guys enjoy. First, we got one Upstart Goblin. Give your opponent 1,000 extra life points. Draw one card, just to make just eventually getting to any Exodia piece, just speed up the process just a tiny bit. Now we got another card that really helps the process. A card actually used by Gozaburo in the anime. It's Painful Choice. Select 5 cards from your deck. Your opponent picks one of them. That card's added to your hand, and the other 4 go to the graveyard. The way Gozaburo used this is probably the way I intend to use this too. Just select 5 Exodia pieces. 4 will be sent to the graveyard, then just off the last one by just setting in a defense position, and then summon Necross if you can. uh, the next 3 cards are very similar in how they work. I got 2 Big Eye and 1 Fruits of Kozaki's Studies. Um, a Big Eye, when you flipped up, you can look at the top 5 cards in your deck and place them back on top of your deck in any order you choose. Fruits of Kozaki's Studies work the exact same way, but it's only 3 cards. This is obviously to just see like the best cards in this deck, namely the Exodia pieces. Slash when I eventually get to adding it to the deck, like Contract with Exodia or Exodia Necross, just like a lot faster depending on what I need at the current time. Oh yeah, I should also mention the way I intend to build this deck. Its main strategy will be Exodia Necross, but if Exodia Necross fails, I have ways of achieving victory through the regular Exodia. Uh, Next card is Remove Trap. Um, you may be asking, why is this card in here? Um, that'll be very apparent with one of the last cards in this deck. So don't worry. uh, Now we have Dark Hole to nuke the board. um, if you can somehow, I don't get all 5 Exodia pieces on the field, that'll be very useful with this card. Just summon Necross. But mainly it'll be used just to protect yourself from your opponent's monsters until you can just to destroy their board until you can get Necross out or get the 5 pieces of Exodia into your hand. So, but I don't know. It is useful to like sometimes wipe your own field out in this deck, depending on the circumstance. Next is 1 Backup Soldier. You can get back the Exodia pieces this way, just in case Necross fails. Sangan to help search out Exodia pieces. Uh, Next we got the Trap card that I would use Remove Trap to destroy. It's a copy of Obliterate. Gozaburo didn't actually use this card in any of his appearances, but it works well with his strategy. So, what Obliterate does is target one monster on the field and send one forbidden one monster or Exodia card from your hand to your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, return that target to your hand. So, say if you have like an Exodia piece on the field that you placed there for just whatever reason, I don't know, you can return to your hand. Um, and if this card is sent from your field to the graveyard, you can target one forbidden one or Exodia card to your graveyard and add it to your hand. And you can only use one forbidden one effect per turn. So, yeah, it has its limitations, but it's a very useful card with Exodia and probably even Exodia Necross, honestly. Next is just Exodia's left leg. The final card is Gozaburo did actually use this, but I don't know how few cards he actually played. I have reason to believe he could have included this in his deck. So last card of this deck is Cosmo Queen. It's an 8-star spellcaster with 2,900 attack points and 2,450 defense points. So it's great on offense and defense. Just for whatever reason, if this deck can't get out Exodia Necross in time, and if you're struggling to get the Exo pieces into your hand, Cosmo Queen makes a great backup. So, yeah. The Queen to Exodia Necross is the king, I guess, if I eventually finish this deck. So, yeah, that's my Gozaburo Kaiba-ish deck, and, yeah, I definitely need the final 4 pieces. I need Contract, and I need Exodia Necross himself. But yeah, other than that, it's coming along nicely. Hope you guys enjoyed that. See ya.